Hi guys, long time no see. We are doing another The Ultimate Book video. I used to do this a lot in California and I used to do them back to fill in space. I don't know why, I just forgot that this was an option when I do videos. So for this video, we are going to be doing so many bookish activities. I've been really into drinking hot coffee at home, so I'm probably gonna get like a half decaf or some matcha or something when I go to Barnes, but we'll see, because the Barnes that I go to doesn't always have the best drinks and the barista has a little bit of an attitude, so I'm not in the mood for that today. I'm too pregnant for that, so we will see what I end up doing. But so we're gonna be doing the ultimate bookish video today. We're gonna be going to Barnes. We're gonna be doing a massive book haul. I have accumulated so many books. I don't know if I show you all these books in the video. I don't think so. I think I'm gonna reserve the book haul for this video because we just went to the beach for a weekend and I filmed, and I did get so many books. I went to 2 different bookstores when I'm there, and my husband's the same because he knows I love going to bookstores even more on vacation. So I went to Books A Million for the first time, and then I went to Barnes & Noble and I got a ton of books. And then I got sent some books, and I think I had purchased some books that I haven't shown you guys. And then today we're probably gonna pick up at least 2 books. So massive book haul. And then we did get some book mail also as well. Also getting my hair done. I am going back to brown hair. I just don't think that when baby comes I'm gonna be having a whole lot of time to be doing my hair. And this is just like, this just doesn't look good. The blonde is just really faded and it's really pissing me off. I was thinking I was supposed to break down this activity between 2 different days. I didn't, because there was a tornado watch yesterday and I was really scared to go out, and it was pouring down rain today. The weather is just gloomy, so we're gonna be braving it out of the house. But I'm getting my hair done today. Turn down Miss Taylor because I'm gonna get copyrighted. Made it to Barnes, it's literally back there. But then I'm seeing that Target has a 150% off on all of their books, and honestly, I don't know, I don't want to spend too much money on these books, so we'll see if they're cheaper on the website. I can price match at least one of them. There's only, technically there's 3 books I want to get, but one of them is free on Kindle Unlimited, and I have a very strict rule that if I don't like the book on Kindle Unlimited, I'm not going to buy it. Honestly, why would I buy a big, thick fantasy book that is hardcover if it's already on Kindle Unlimited, unless I really love it and I want to have it in my trophy shelf? So we're gonna go in there. I am gonna take my camera. I'm gonna try to vlog in there. I don't anticipate Barnes being packed with people on a Wednesday because I let in miss release day was yesterday, so I'm coming on Wednesday, so we should be fine. And it's fine. I can take my camera in there. At least I think I can. Change of plans. I'm pretty sure Target has all the books that I want, and I was at home at Barnes & Noble, and the checkout lady that was checking us out today was this older lady that sometimes when I ask her to price match the books, she always says like that they don't do that there, and I know that for a fact that it's not true, so I wasn't really in the mood for that. So I'm at Target, and then I'm probably gonna go back to Barnes and sit and read it for a bit, but right now I definitely just want to get the books because they're running low on everything. At this point in the video, I literally forgot that we were even filming this, and the funny thing about it is that it's definitely been a few weeks since I started the video, and I realized that we're gonna do pretty much the exact same thing that we did the last time I filmed. This is New Release Tuesday, so I'm definitely heading to Barnes & Noble to pick up a new book. I did already pre-order it on my Kindle because it's one of those really thick books that I feel like, I don't know. I'm also really chronicling my Kindle era. I'll do a close-up of my new Kindle decoration that we did do since the last time we talked because it's literally so cute and I think I should definitely see it. But I am so embarrassed because this was supposed to be a lot of bookish days in my life, and so much has happened. I read a lot, I did a lot of bookish things, and I didn't film any of it. So we will be doing that. I'm also going to organize my TBR for probably the next few weeks, creeping into June. So this is a new release that is gonna happen in a short haul. It's releasing 10 by Chloe Walsh. You know how much I love the Boys of Tom series. And there's another new release coming out today, a Natalie Hazelwood book that I also want to get. I wouldn't say a love-hate relationship. I usually love Alice books more than I hate them, but we'll see what I end up picking up at Barnes today. And then also we're going to be requesting an arc. My arc review rate right now is pretty low, but there's this one arc that I really want, so hopefully I get it. I did email the publisher and they sent me the form to fill it out, so hopefully they approve me for that. But I'll keep you guys updated of all the bookish things that we're doing because you guys deserve it, and I've been really slacking today. I am honestly so embarrassed because it's been such a long time since I filmed for this video, or in general. If you have noticed, I haven't posted in an entire month, and it just kept, I feel like I'm in a cycle where I'm only posting once a month, and I'm so trying to get out of it, but it's been so hard. Honestly, this is my first pregnancy, and I never really got used to YouTube being my full-time job. It really isn't my full-time job. I'm not gonna call it a job unless I make a full-time income out of it, and that's not the case right now. So I feel like I'm so tired because of pregnancy that I can't really get myself to read or film as much. But I am trying to, in this last few months, to put out as much videos as I can, because I feel like once baby's here it's going to be very hard. So hold me accountable. Comment on my videos if you think I'm taking too long from posting, because I really want to get out of it. And if you're one of those people who stuck around in my absence, I want to thank you so much. But we were supposed to be having a whole bookish video situation, and I just took such a big break from YouTube that I don't even know where I left you guys at. I'm going to try to pick up where I think we were supposed to pick up. So I did go to Barnes & Noble in the last time you saw, and I don't think I did a book haul. We have accumulated so many books since then. We have finished reading a couple books since then, so I'm gonna talk about those books. And also I really want to update my TBR cart. I have sworn, I honestly I didn't think I have added or subtracted any books from here in at least 7 months, so it has just been sitting there pretty and I haven't even touched it. So we're gonna organize that in this video, but I do want to start with a book haul. Actually, first I want to show you my new Kindle setup. I did end up taking the case that goes on this, and I just put a clear case and then this Magnolia Parks, I think it's called an insert, that I got on Etsy. It is so adorable, and my only regret about that is that my Kindle did already get scratched over there, but it's fine. The Kindle's here to be used, so I can't get too sad about the fact that it got scratched. I did buy one of those little sleeves to put it on, so it shouldn't get scratched any further. But that is my new Kindle setup, and then let's go through some books that we recently got. We did get some book mail. I'm pretty sure there might be one more book that is not here. We're just gonna start with these. So I got sent this book called Things Left Unsaid by Sarah Jafari. I don't know what this book is about. I'm guessing this is a little bit of a friends to lover with a hint of fiction, or I think it's a fiction book with a hint of romance. The cover is kind of intriguing, so maybe I'll try reading this. This is the only non-fiction book that I got sent. It's about the Roman Empire. I used to be obsessed with the Roman Empire, so maybe we'll read this. It's a pretty quick read, so it could definitely help my Goodreads reading goal for this year. Then I got sent this book. I'm not gonna lie, the UPS people did me so dirty with this book because it got here and it's super damaged everywhere. I feel like they just threw this package at my door and didn't really care. This is called Climbing Hills by Elaine Goldsmith Thomas. This has a little review by Jennifer Lopez there, which I think is pretty cool. I think she is an author that might be friends with a lot of celebrities, because I did see some celebrities post about this book. This is a book based on the 80s and I think the industry a little bit, so I'm interested to see what this is going to be about. So that's all for the book mail. Now let's take a quick pause to talk about two of the books that I did acquire / read since the last time we spoke. One of them being Release Intent by Chloe Walsh. I really like this book, but it wasn't my favorite of the series. I do think that you definitely, I never really emphasize this too much, but for this specific one you should definitely look up trigger warnings before you pick it up, because it is a very heavy book. And I don't want to get into detail because if you haven't read this series, then I feel like I'm going to be spoiling some stuff for you. But if you have read the series, you already know what I'm talking about when it comes to this book. And this is One Golden Summer by Carly Fortune. I ended up giving this book 4 stars. This is the story about Charlie. And if you read One Golden... no. Is a sequel? I don't remember. Just for the Summer or something? I think it might be Just for the Summer. I could be wrong. So this is a sequel to her first ever book, and I really enjoyed it because, to be fair, that has been my only favorite book by her. So I definitely enjoyed the sequel to that. I was really happy being back into this world. It was a really nice little summer read that I definitely needed. It really gets you out of a funk, this book, so it was pretty fun. And to Barnes & Noble, as you saw in the video, but then I ended up actually not picking up any books at Barnes & Noble because I realized that Target was having a 50% off, and I ended up getting 2 hardbacks and a regular paperback for 40 bucks, which is a great deal. So I went in for Silver Elite by Danny Francis. I think this might have been written by someone that's really famous and we just don't know who it is, so there's a lot of mystery around it. A lot of people say they like the book, a lot of people say they hate the book, a lot of people are saying that this is a version for adults, which I hate that comparison so much. And then also other people on Bookstore can be kind of brutal sometimes. They're essentially saying if you like this book you're stupid. So I haven't really scared of reading this book because doesn't mean I'm stupid if I end up liking this book. I don't know, I think reading is perceptive, so I don't know. I got this. It's a pretty book, but I think I'm gonna have to be getting it on my Kindle if I ever want to finish it. Then I ended up getting a book. If you don't know, One Dark Window duology is one of my favorite fantasy duologies ever. I'm pretty sure I have it right here. You can see it. They're displayed with my favorite books. This one is another gothic fantasy. I don't know much about it, but I'm gonna wait probably until I get my audiobooks hour backs. I'm literally speaking in tongue right now. I don't know what's going on. I'm going to wait until I get my audiobook hours back because I do really want to maybe listen to the audiobook a little bit because I'm not really in the mood to read a lot of hardbacks right now. And then I ended up buying this Emily Giffen summer pack book. I don't think I've ever read a book by this author, but it looked like a nice summary book, so we'll be reading that. And then I don't know why I bought this. I'll be totally honest with you, I have never read a Friedrich Bachmann book, but this one looked like a summer book. And when I purchased this, I was going through a fiction era where I wasn't really into romance or fantasy. I just wanted a pure fiction book with hints of other genres in there, and I honestly don't regret it buying it, but I haven't had the desire to read it, so maybe it was a waste of money. As we're about to organize my TBR cart, I'm gonna do a rapid fire all the books that I think I'm gonna include in my summer TBR. It's going to be kind of vague. Now keep in mind there might be some books coming out in July that I'm gonna add to this, or in August, so we're not going to really be talking about those. Just the physical ones are right here. So I'm gonna do a rapid fire of all these books, and then we're going to probably, I'm just gonna show you me organizing all of this, but I won't be talking a whole lot because I really want to get caught up in booktube. So I think this is a perfect opportunity to just do a bunch of bookish stuff without talking your ears off too much. So that's what we're gonna do. Starting with Elizabeth of East Hampton by Aubrey Bellissa and Emily Hardin. I want to read this summer. Bissues by V. Schwab. I want to read another book by this author, and I do have this on my Kindle, and I also have her new book on my Kindle. So yeah, I don't know if I want to read the Zodiac Academy, but we're gonna try not in this video but this summer, because I also have it on my Kindle and a lot of my friends really enjoy the series, so I want to. Then this will probably be my first Christian love story that I've ever read, like my spare time. Don't know much about this book, but if you have read this, let me know if you like it. We have a thriller. This is The Only One Left by Riley Sager. No comment. I've never read anything by him, but I have DNF a couple books by him, so big question mark. Promissory Not by Cara Bastone. I did read, what's that book called? Book where she was pregnant. I don't remember. Ready or Not. Okay. I've heard this one's kind of sad, so I don't know if I want to be picking up this anytime soon, but I've seen a lot of people enjoy it, so maybe if I'm kind of something nostalgic or whatever, I'll pick up this one. Wild Dark Shore. I have no idea what this book was. It was an impulse buy, and I never really discovered what it was about, but it's pretty short, and I'm intrigued. We will try to read the first feature book this summer. These are just all the books that I just showed you, so I'm not going to repeat them, but they will be going on my TBR for this summer. Then I might throw a Kristen Hanna book in there because I haven't finished anything by her since I read The Nightingale. We have the new Ali Hazelwood book. This is a sequel to Not in Love, but I think they can be read as standalones, and it kind of looks like a nice little summary book too, so I will be reading. We need to continue the Throne of Glass series, even though I have no desire to do so, but I'm currently stuck in Empire of Storms and I'm not doing the tandem read, but we will be adding this. Ellen Hildebrand book. I'm pretty sure a lot of her books are on Kindle Limited right now, so if it's not this one, it's gonna be another one, but I would like to read at least one of her books. Then we have a Cassandra Clare book that is actually on sale on Kindle Limited right now, so I bought it, and I really like her writing style because I just finished the first book in the Shadowhunters world, so I do want to try and read this one as well, and I have it on my Kindle, so that's always a nice plus. Six of Crows. I don't really think I have to say anything about this. It's a super popular series, and I would like to know what the hype is about. And then we have the second book in the Shadowhunters world. This is City of Fallen Angels. This is actually book 4. I am lying to you. This is not the second book. I'm pretty sure the second book is by my nightstand right now, but we will be putting this one in my TBR too because I do own book 1, 2, and 4, so we just have to buy book 3. But I will be putting this in my TBR, so as a reminder that I want to continue the series. And that's pretty much all. We're gonna move some stuff around here. You will see me doing that in a little bit of a time-lapse situation, and we will talk after I'm done organizing. So I finished reading my TBR card. There's definitely a lot of new books on here that weren't on it before. I don't want to show you every single one of the books because I did a rapid fire, but we will try to read our summer TBR together at some point in my upcoming videos. But I'm actually kind of proud of myself because I did spice it up a bit with genres and books that are a little bit more out of my comfort zone, so we can actually get some reading done hopefully this summer. And I'm really excited for the new Just Icing books that's coming out next month. And also I did apply for a Limp Painter arc, which I don't know if I'm gonna get at this point, but if I do, I'm gonna enjoy it a lot. But that's all that I have for today's video, guys. I definitely have to go take a break and regroup. I do have to edit this video, and then I also want to get some reading done, so I'll do that, and then I'll see you guys on the next video. I promise I'll try to have more energy next video. This video is honestly brought to you by the tiredness of our baby shower was yesterday, and that really drained me. It's definitely as blessed and as happy as everything was. Is the most socializing I've done probably in a very long time, and social interaction just really drained me even more now that I'm pregnant. So there is that. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.